Hi, my name is Nicholas. Welcome to this week's Yin practice. For props for today, a hard block and a soft block will come in handy, and anything else you like to practice with. I'll invite you to get started in a comfortable seat. So you can find any seat that works for you, and you can sit up off of your props. If for any reason you'd rather start in a child's pose or lying down on the back or something like that, then go for it. And take your time to settle in, find something that feels comfortable. Feel the parts of the body that are touching the floor and gently let them ground down. Feel that length in the spine, that space across the chest, the softness in the shoulders. If it feels okay to close down the eyes, then go for it. Otherwise, steady the gaze. And if you feel a little fidgety here, feel free to find some movement before you come to stillness. And then when you are ready to find stillness, start to check in with the body. If you notice that the mind has started to wander, see if you can gently guide your attention back to what you're feeling in the body, back to the flow of your breath. And you're welcome to stay exactly as you are for as long as it serves you. When you feel ready to move the body, you might extend the legs out in front, give them a little windshield wiper. Maybe a tap for the knees. If you want a little shake out of the arms or to roll the shoulders, then go for it. And when you're ready, we'll come to a forward fold position, so a dangling shape. You can take your time to set yourself up, find whatever distance between the feet feels the most comfortable, and then find a little bit of movement here. If the floor is far away, feel free to use any of your props. And if the low back is pinching or anything like that, then you're welcome to be in a halfway lift shape. And when you do feel ready, if you want to fold a little deeper, you can let the spine go heavy, let the head go heavy. See where the arms want to be. You can let them dangle down as well. Or if you'd like to find a bind or anything like that, then go for it.
Make sure it feels like a pain-free expression. So if you are experiencing any pain or pinching, anything like that, whether it's in the low back, the hips, or somewhere else, then feel free to modify your shape, or you can exit it altogether. And as you're ready, come and find your stillness here. Only when you feel ready to move again, you can take your hands towards the top of the mat and step the feet back, and we'll come to downward facing dog to transition. You might take a few moments here, maybe pedal out the legs, move out anything else that you need to. And from your downward facing dog, as you feel ready, lift the left leg up behind, and then we'll bring the left knee forward just behind the left wrist, left foot over towards the right. And setting up for pigeon pose, you can lower the right knee to the floor, maybe shift it back a little bit, and then see how you're feeling here. If it feels like you're going to lean over to the left quite a bit, then you might choose to prop up that hip. And find the angle for the front shin that works best for you here as well. So if it needs to be more parallel to the top or more towards the side edge, then go for it. And if for any reason the shape isn't working for you, feel free to find deer pose instead. You can bring that right knee out to the right a little bit. And then just see where you need to go from here. You're welcome to stay upright for a little bit, let the hips settle. Whenever you feel ready to, you can think about folding over the front leg, maybe lowering to the elbows, or you can use your prop to bring the floor a little closer. And you can also use it to support the forehead. Again, making sure it feels like a pain-free expression. And take your time setting up. And when you do feel ready, come and find your stillness. Only when you feel ready to, you can slowly start to walk the hands back in, lifting the torso up. See about how you want to exit. You can exit to a seat if you like, or you can come with me to a three-legged dog or a three-legged tabletop. And bringing that back knee in, lifting the hips, sending the left leg up in the air. Maybe a few circles, or you can pedal, see what feels like a good release. And when you're ready, we can set up for the second side. So from down dog, lifting the right leg, and then sliding that right knee just behind the right wrist. See if this side feels a little different, and maybe you need a different expression of the pose. Using your props for extra support wherever you need them. Giving the hips a moment to settle here. And if and when you feel ready, maybe exploring a fold. Only as you feel ready, you can slowly make your way out of the shape any way you like. And again, you might release to a seat, you might come to down dog or tabletop. Sending the right leg in the air, find a little movement here. And from your downward facing dog, as you feel ready to, you can lower the knees down to the floor, the hips to the heels, and keep your props nearby in case you need them. And from here, we'll lower down onto the back.
And once you lower down, you can set up your heart block to the right side of the mat. And then we'll bend the knees and set up for a twist here. So I'm going to wrap the left leg around the right. If you'd rather twist with the two knees stacked, then go for it. If you want to just use the left leg, then go for it. Scooting the hips over to the left a little bit, and then start to lower the knees down towards the right. Maybe your knees will land on the prop, and then see what arm expression feels good here. It might be a T shape or something else. And check in with the body, see if there's anything you need to adjust here. And then find your stillness as you're ready. Gently lift the left arm and take it over towards the right as you roll down to one side. And pausing here for a moment. And whenever you're ready, you can unravel the legs, come and find your fetal shape. When you feel ready, rolling down onto the back. If your prop is handy, you can take it over towards the left now. And we'll set up for the second side of the twist. Wrapping the right leg around the left, hips over towards the right, and then knees down to the left as you're ready. See if this side feels a little different. Maybe you need to set up differently. And whenever you're ready, come and find your stillness here.
As you feel ready, raising the right arm, taking it over towards the left. Unraveling the legs and then pausing on your side for a few breaths. When you feel ready to, gently roll yourself back onto the back. And from here, collect the knees into the chest and give yourself a little bit of a squeeze. If you're happy in this shape, you can stay right here. A couple other options. One is to come to happy baby, so you can reach between the knees, catch hold of the feet, maybe pointing them up towards the ceiling. You can come straight to stillness, or if you want to rock a little bit here, then go for it. And the final option would be to play with extending the legs. And you can do this one at a time, maybe hold each one for about 15 breaths. If the option is there to extend both legs, then go for it. Just again, mindful of the body, not to put too much strain anywhere. If the legs are extended, then you can rebend the knees, coming back to your happy baby. Pausing here for a few breaths. And wherever you are, as you feel ready, you can release the legs. And to see what feels good here, maybe a gentle windshield wiper. You can pause with the knees together. Whenever you feel ready, you can extend the legs long down the mat and set yourself up for your rest pose. And again, choosing any comfortable symmetrical pose. So if for any reason being on your back doesn't work, then maybe you want to be in a seat or a child's pose. And take your time to get nice and comfortable, settle yourself in. And then when you're ready, find your stillness and your rest.
And gently deepen the breath. And give the head a gentle gentle rock side to side. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Rotate the wrists and the ankles. And you might reach the arms up overhead and give yourself a full body stretch. You might collect the knees back into the chest. Maybe lifting the forehead to the knees. Give yourself a gentle rock side to side. And you can roll to one side to transition, or you can gently start to rock and roll up the length of the spine. A couple times to massage the back, and then you can build up some momentum and come up to find any comfortable seated position. Pausing as you arrive. Notice the parts of the body that are touching the floor. Gently let them ground. Find the length in the spine, the space across the chest, the softness in the shoulders. Notice the gentle flow of your breath. And from here, you might connect the palms in front of the heart, maybe bow the chin towards the chest. Thank you for sharing your practice today. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for Yin practice, and my name is Nicholas. If you have any questions, please reach out and enjoy the rest of your day.